out just in case.
Okay.
I'm kind of
So let's review. This is
good.
a 3 or 4 week old hive.
It came
the
the 21st of April.
Yep.
So 3 weeks. And so this is the one you think is okay?
Yes.
Okay. So this we're just checking to see if it needs more room.
Correct.
Yeah, and make sure this brood.
Yep. And so is a package.
Yep.
And so we'll do a quick search for eggs and then see if they need more
And
room.
then close them right back up.
Yep.
Yep.
You
Okay.
put stuff in yesterday, right? Food, so you don't need.
Yeah, the food is full. I guarantee you. Like smoke, yeah, pretty smoke.
Yep. Yep, one over here. And then in the entrance, in the front entrance too.
Do you want to stand over here?
They will.
There's plenty of room over here.
Now, when I take this off, should I smoke a little more?
Yep, you can smoke right down into that hole.
Oh.
Or you did that already, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Who? Guess what?
What?
Pollen's gone. The pollen substitute.
Oh my goodness.
Totally gone.
Wow. All right, so we had put 2 patties on there. There was still
Yep.
a good amount left last time we checked, which was it a week ago?
Take this one.
Yep, take your second one out. If you take the first one out, you could roll bees on the side because it's a little closer.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. Good grief, they haven't drawn that, have they?
Nope. That's okay. And that'll just slide right on here and hang up there. There you go.
And hun, I sterilized your hive tool.
Now we're gonna.
Nope, you can just leave that one right in there for now.
Right,
Yep,
this is nothing.
yep.
Where's your?
Pull that one
You
out
don't
and hang
have a
that.
hive tool like Holly does. I like that one. Not that I have.
Oh, that's
Okay,
drawn
yeah,
on
we
that
did.
side.
But what you want to do before you do is just make sure the queen isn't there.
Yep. She's marked, so we'll see her.
Give it
Yes.
a quick little
But you
look
can
just
see
to
they're
see
putting
that
sugar in. fast.
there's a hive beetle right there. See that?
Yep.
We're going to squish him.
It's on you. There you go. Good.
So you can hang that one out.
Okay,
whenever you see a
so
hive beetle, you want to squish it.
Squish it.
3 frames in, you've got it's starting to draw out comb.
And what you don't want to do, Tom, is if you come up to a frame that's got a lot of honey or nectar on it,
Yep.
you don't really want to hang it out here, especially in the fall,
Okay.
because you'll attract the bees from the other hive to come over and rob it.
Yep.
And then you get stung.
Yeah.
So where do you want us to put it?
Now this one here
Keep it in the
has
hive.
something in it because I can feel it. We have a lot of pollen,
Pollen and nectar, yeah.
Nice.
plenty of sugar.
Lots of drones.
That's not a good sign, is it?
Well,
So it doesn't look like we're ready to put another super on, does it?
Nope,
Nope.
I don't think so.
But that's all right. It's only been 3 weeks.
Yep.
couldn't see the pollen.
Oh, you couldn't? You will on this one.
Now look at the color.
Ooh, look at these big.
Yep, those are the drone
Your
cells.
drone cells.
Yeah.
I love the color of the
I'm
wax when it gets mixed with the pollen.
Well, I see all that, but I thought I was supposed to actually see a bunch of pollen in them, but not necessarily.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
She
now
can
I'm
follow
getting
it.
it.
There
Yeah, I
you
We're
just
gonna
wasn't
pack it
getting
down
it
the
right.
bottom there.
Yep.
Okay. And the nectar is supposed to
Oh,
look shiny.
there's
and-
lava.
Yes.
See it?
It'll look like somebody
Yep,
put an
absolutely.
eyedropper
Plenty
full
of
of
it.
water
See
in
the
there.
larvae?
No, because you're not over here far enough.
It's all white right down in here.
Oh yeah, I see.
See them?
But nectar, I don't see nectar.
It'll be up here. Here, take a, see how it glistens a
Yes.
little? Yes.
Yep, so that's a good sign. And some of them are capped,
Yep.
but not a whole lot, are they?
Well, give the girls
But it's
time.
okay.
Yep.
They're growing. You got the larvae next to them. So.
Yep.
And look, you can see your drone larvae in your drone cells.
Ooh,
Yep.
let me see.
So look inside those
Yeah.
cells that are longer.
Yeah, and one of them's capped.
Yes.
Yep.
So we shouldn't destroy those, huh?
No,
No.
no. Always good to have drones.
The only place that you can destroy them is if they'll build drone along the bottom of the frame, and you can scrape those off.
Oh, okay.
It's a good way to also check for mites.
Yes, you can pick them out with a fork or
This
something.
one's heavy too.
On the
Yeah,
drones.
look at all that
Yes.
cap.
Ooh, so
That's
that's
nice.
That's brood that's capped.
Exactly.
No,
Yep.
it is already.
Yep.
Wow.
And the little openings next to it are probably some pollen or nectar that they're going to use to feed. Or
So
that
the
they've been
pollen-
using to feed.
They don't
Queen
cover
yet,
the
though.
pollen
Ooh,
No,
brood there
no.
too,
because they
right?
need it right now.
Exactly.
So, okay.
I haven't seen the
Exactly.
queen yet.
No. But there's nice brood there.
Boy, those are big.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why they describe them as bullets. They're sticking out.
Hurry up. But David's side of the hive is a little bit warmer anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's
Good job, girls. Good job.
Yep.
that's just gonna go, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, they don't like us out here. Oh my goodness, they get way too many. You don't need that many guys. You don't need
That's
that many
good.
drones.
That's going to be a lot of bees hatching.
Good.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of bees.
But yeah,
Look at
you
all
can.
those drones.
Yeah, you can see all the bigger cells.
These suckers will eat all the food though.
So do they usually make that many drones?
It can be anywhere from 10 to 20% of the colony.
And it looks as though those are all going to be drones
Yep.
too.
But
And-
these frames are pretty well done, so she doesn't need to be here
Yep.
because, she's
And-
already been here.
And she might know that this is kind of a new area they're starting off new, so she wants to build up her drone population, and then she might taper off.
This one's a little lighter.
Still some more brood. That's great.
And they have enough. It doesn't. I'm not seeing from this angle, at least, not much pollen or nectar, but they've got enough.
Oh,
there
yeah.
to take
Oh,
care
yeah.
of.
Oh, yeah, there's a good amount in there.
They've got the sugar water if they need it, because there's not much
Oh,
nectar
yeah,
out
they've
there.
been using it.
Yep. And
There she is.
Yep. And she is laying eggs well, isn't she?
She sure is.
Good girl.
All right.
that's great.
So should we just leave them from now?
I think so.
Yeah.
They still got some work to do.
But
So now you
Just
can
gonna-
hold this.
Let me just slide
Five.
this over just a little to see.
You've got 5 frames that are really.
They've
quite
drawn
small,
out
aren't they?
some on here,
Outside.
so, and a little bit here. So I would say maybe one more week, and then
put that on.
because they've got to do this one, this one, this
No.
one, and this one.
Yeah, so you have 4. So when you only have 2 left,
Okay.
and what you can do is when they get to this one, when they have one side of this, you can flop these, and put your empty one over here, and put this
Gotcha.
one,
Yep.
and turn the empty side around,
Yep. Yep.
and that will kind of encourage them to finish it up.
Hey, hon,
Yeah.
do me a favor. Just take a look at this one here. I think it's just a drone cell that's connected to the top. I just want to make sure.
Heavy.
Is that the one that had the queen on it?
No.
Okay, so that's an emergency cell that they're building here.
Okay, good.
Okay,
An emergency queen?
queen. Yep.
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 Just a cell.
Just a cell.
And
But
take
what
a-
I can do
Take a
is-
look inside and see if there's a.
See if there's an egg in there.
Yep.
You got it?
Yeah, I have it now.
And they'll do that because who knows what might happen to the queen,
Yep.
and so they want to be ready to
I
stick
don't
an
see a
egg in there.
there's no larvae in it, so
So
it's just an emergency cell.
that's-
So they will
I was
kill
gonna
it
see if they-
Uh,
They'll
if they
eventually.
don't need it?
Yes.
Yep. They'll tear it down. I was just making sure the queen wasn't on there. She's not. So yeah, but that's what it looks like. So see it, it's kind of pointing down,
Right.
as opposed to these that are all poked up.
Poked out.
Yeah.
It's kind of pointing down, like it's gonna continue to grow a little bit.
Yep.
But it's empty. I can see that it's dry.
And there's
at the
another one
bottom.
actually over here.
There is another one over there. I was going to
Yep.
ask if that was the only one you had seen.
Yeah, and that one looks dry to me too.
Yep. And that's fine.
Yep.
That's exactly what they're there
Okay.
for an emergency.
If
Cool.
if they're down here, swarm.
Okay.
Possibly. More than likely. At this stage.
We're gonna just
So we
slide
can
these.
just slide this whole thing over at once. There's one big package. And you don't have to worry about.
Less chance of squishing.
And that one can stay. Yep. And then this one goes in first. slides back.
You really need something like that finished, Tom, because if you, where are you going to put those?
Well, you can always put them in your box.
If you have an extra box,
Yep.
you just
you
put
go.
that. You bring it with you.
It keeps them warm too.
You can lean them up against there if it's a nice day.
Yeah.
That's just a fancy $20 tool.
Yeah, I think we can put it back together, can we?
Yep.
Now,
Beautiful.
what do you think about the entrance, Hon? Do you think he should leave it that big or? Make it
I think
bigger?
so because they're not being congested.
Yep.
You could always
Pull
pop
the
that
stick
other
out.
hole.
Yeah.
One
if
day
you-
this week, they were really busy. I took it right out.
Yeah. Okay.
And then at night, I knew it was going to be cold, so I came.
If you
and
see
put
a
it back
traffic congestion, then yeah, you can. That's one way to sort of solve that. But if you see a traffic congestion and there's fighting,
Mm-hmm.
then that's another hive trying to rob.
Gotcha.
So you don't want to. That's when you'd want to close it down.
And you can test the
You'll see them like tussling.
test them? Okay. Because this one here off the
Oh,
Oh,
the
inner cover.
inner cover.
that is often congested. Yeah. But I don't notice the
I've heard of that.
I
It sounds like a
Cucamonga.
It could be